Data about South Dakota, collected by Data USA and presented by Robert Huckins. Quick overview of the state of South Dakota. There are 882,237 people that live in the state. The poverty rate for South Dakota is 13.9%. The median age of the people that live here is 37 years old. The average household income is $56,274. Number of people employed in the state is 424,560, and the median property value is 171,000 per household. Some surprising numbers about the state of South Dakota. One of them would be the wage gender gap, in my opinion. As you can see from the chart provided to us by Data USA, in 2018, there was a large discrepancy between male and female pay in retails, salespersons, driver sales workers, and truck drivers, and also secretaries and administrative assistants. The gap is not as large in registered nurses in elementary schools. However, in this case, the females do get paid more than the males. There is a gap for the exact same jobs performed in the state of South Dakota, which there should not be. Also in the state of South Dakota, the average male salary is $54,051, and the average female salary for the exact same job is $40,566. So as you can see, there's a gender discrepancy between the same job in the state of South Dakota. And in my opinion, that needs to be corrected. Some other surprising numbers. The most common job in South Dakota is an elementary and a middle school teacher, which is really surprising to me because in 2018, USA Today did a poll and showed South Dakota ranked the 29th in pay for school teachers, meaning that they were paid the least amount of any state. And actually that number is not 29th, it's actually, sorry, it's the 49th in pay for school teachers. So out of 50 states, we rank the 49th and lowest pay. So it's surprising to me that the elementary and school teachers is our most common job in the state when they get paid the least, or second least out of every state in the whole country. The three most common jobs in South Dakota are school teacher, driver sales workers, and retail persons. They all make $45,000 a year or less. In the case of a retail salesperson, the average was about $31,000, and that's pretty low. And we need, for those being the most common jobs, we need to see an increase in pay for those workers to be able to increase the overall benefit for every person that lives in the state. Some other surprising numbers, according to me, as you can see, that there are more females than males that are graduating from universities, getting four-year bachelor's degrees. South Dakota State University, University of South Dakota have a huge difference between male and female graduates. Lake Area Technical Institute actually has more men than women, but they are also more of a tech school that provide more degrees to more male-based careers than female. However, that doesn't mean that females cannot do that. That just means it's more male-based. Southeast Technical Institute is just about even, and here at Black Hills State, a lot more women attend and get four-year degrees than males do. And as you can see from this, more women get four-year degrees than men do, and somehow they are still paid less than we are on average. And some spots in this data that I think needed to be updated that might have some discrepancy was the healthcare coverage data. Because it was from 2017, it's so old that maybe needs some more accurate data. And some of the data was a little concerning. Most people do get their health insurance from employers. It said about 29 to 50% get their health insurance from their employer. But from 2016 to 2017, uninsured people in the state of South Dakota grew 3.3%. And like I said before, this data is 3 years old, and I would like to see what the current data from 2020 would be. And my assumption would be that that number is a lot higher than what it is today.